All right, so we're gonna riff or give it a roast to the Back to the Future. Not Back to the Future. My God, we just saw the Back to the Future, right?
Give a
To Plan
massive
9 from
roast.
Outer Space.
It's a massive roast.
Massive roast. So Esteban, you have never seen Plan 9 from Outer Space, correct?
I never seen it. I heard about it, but I never even thought of seeing it.
So you
All
were
I heard-
asking questions. So you were asking at the beginning. Yes, Johnny Depp did.
Yeah,
Johnny,
that's how I came to know about a movie called Plan 9 from Outer Space because of that movie that Johnny Depp was playing that guy Ed Wood. But
yeah. So in the movie Ed
I never
Wood.
seen the original thing, the original Plan 9 from Outer Space.
So in the movie Ed Wood, they do basically they do what they did in three different movies. They did Glenn or Glenda, which was the very first movie. Well, it wasn't the very first, but I think it was like the first one that he directed it completely,
Yeah.
which was a horrible movie. Then Bride of the Monster, and then Plan 9 from Outer Space. That was the finale. That was the one that everybody remembers Ed Wood by, and it's just
and those were all by him.
Yeah, they were all directed by Ed Wood. They were all written, directed, edited. The guy was. See, this is what I like about
the guy was a prince back then of the movies.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, when I you know that I like bad movies. I mean, although I don't think we've ever seen a bad movie together, but I love bad movies, and the reason I love bad
we seen bad movies together.
But okay, all right, you got to understand. We have seen movies that are not good together, but this is like, okay, think of it as a hamburger from McDonald's. That's what we have eaten. This bad movies is a hamburger from a restaurant.
Okay.
This is how good this bad movie is. It's like you're eating a $6 burger at a restaurant. Yeah, it's still meat.
Mind you, it's a bad movie, and it starts with the letter B. So it's a B movie.
Oh, this is not a B movie. This is a Z movie. It's so one of the things that I notice when it comes to bad movies is usually the person does everything in the movie.
Yeah.
So when you do everything, when you especially when you direct and you write and you edit it and you're the producer, nobody tells you no. Nobody looks at it and go, yeah, I don't think you should have done that. So that's where the problem is when you see some of these, especially like Ed Wood movie, where he did everything. But that's the same thing for everybody, whether it is The Room by Tommy Wiseau, whether it is the Trolls 2 by that Italian director, whether it is Birdemic by that Vietnamese director. Every one of them does everything in the movie. They write it, the story is theirs, they edit it. Some of them even star in the movie. So nobody else ever tells them no. And with Ed Wood, as people actually liked Ed Wood, especially like Bela Lugosi liked Ed Wood, and a lot of the people that worked with him liked him because he was actually a nice guy.
When Ed Wood was doing his movies, was he using his name on all the credits, or was he constantly saying script by Ed Wood or edited by whatever name he wants to put in there?
No, it was always Ed Wood. You'll see. Let's hit the play button and start the Citizen Kane of bad movies.
Let's do this.
By the way, just for fun, this movie was actually produced by a Baptist church. Church people gave him money to make this movie.
Greetings, my friend.
Hey, what's up, man?
We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives.
It's an English Walter Mercado.
And remember, my friend,
Suerterio Market.
future events such as these will affect you in the future.
Without the cape.
You are interested
I think he
in
had
the
a cape.
unknown, the mysterious,
This guy
Can you
here?
imagine if they did a movie like that in Puerto Rico and they used Walter Mercado before he
And
died?
now, for the first time, we are
That would have been
bringing to
awesome,
you
wouldn't it?
the full story of what happened on that fateful day.
What
We
did
are
happen?
giving you all the evidence, based only on the secret testimony of the miserable souls
Close
who
your eyes.
survived
Come
this
on.
terrifying ordeal. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Let us punish the guilty. Let us reward the innocent. My friend, can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space?
Oh, wait, that was supposed to be the original title, was Grave Robbers from Outer Space. But the church did not like that.
Hey, Vampira is there?
Yeah. You remember Vampire? That Reynolds is those are the church people.
Look at that list of unknowns.
See, almost starting Bela Lugosi.
Except Bela Lugosi.
Well, it's almost starring him because he died. He died before the movie started filming. Art Manikin. What the hell is that? What grip does he have? Nobody to blame but himself.
All of us on this earth know that there is a time to live and that there is a time to die. Yet death is always a shock
That's a
to
cheap
those left
funeral.
behind.
Yeah, I
It
know,
is
right?
even more of a shock
Well, not funeral,
when
burial.
death, the proud brother, comes suddenly without warning. Just at sundown,
I think
the
Bela
small
Lugosi is wishing he had a whiskey right
gathered in
about now.
silent prayer around the newly
Is
opened
that him?
grave
That's Bela
of the
Lugosi, yeah.
beloved wife of an elderly man. Sundown of the
It
day.
looks like he's the only one
but
crying in
also
there.
the sundown.
He's probably realizing he's in an Ed Wood movie.
For the
He's probably crying because he knows the movie is so freaking horrible and he has to be in it.
He didn't, but that's the thing though, he didn't know what he was recording because it had nothing to do with the movie. Ed Wood recorded a little bit of Bela Lugosi and he made a movie around what little
The
footage he had of
funeral
Bela Lugosi,
The saddened group.
which is maybe
Graveside.
3-4 minutes tops. All right. It would have been fun if they would have just started hitting each other with a shovel, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I do every time I
It was when
every time
the
I dig a grave, I
gravediggers
take off my
started their
jacket.
task that strange
'Cause that's what I
things
take to a grave.
began to take place.
I thought they were gonna do like a Fortnite dance.
15 to 4. Yep, right on schedule. There's the old San Fernando Valley out there.
Now remember, it's 4 o'clock in the morning when they did this funeral.
Right, Jeff.
What?
This is a 4 o'clock in the morning funeral.
812. Over. Wouldn't surprise me any if he's asleep this time of the morning.
American Flight 812, this is Burbank Tower. If I were asleep, you'd never get on the ground. In your case, maybe I ought to leave you up there for good. Over.
You got me that time, Mac. This American Flight 812 requesting...
Oh my God, boom mic! Sorry. Love those controllers, it looks so realistic.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Over. Burbank
What
Tower.
the hell was that?
American Flight
That was the alien.
Holy
That's the
mackerel.
spaceship.
Burbank Tower,
Is that a flying saucer?
Are you in trouble?
It's a flying something.
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
Oh, okay.
World.
That's nothing from this world.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Are you in trouble? Are you in trouble?
Mayday, mayday. Stand by, Burbank Tower.
You suppose the passenger saw it?
I doubt it. Most of them are asleep. But it was quite a jolt, Jeff. I'll check.
Good. We'll get it ready for landing. And keep it quiet until we get instructions.
Right.
And bring me
Hey,
coffee.
Danny.
American Flight 812, reporting to Burbank Tower. Over.
Looks so realistic.
Hey, where'd it go?
Did you hear anything?
I thought it did. Don't like hearing noises, especially when there ain't supposed to be any. Yeah, sort of spooky like. Maybe we're getting old. Whatever it is, it's gone now. That's the best thing for us, too. Gone. Yeah, let's go.
Fuck it, leave the stuff there.
It's not gone, it's just landed.
And of course, during the day. This is gonna happen a lot, by the way. This is supposed to be during the day as well.
Pampita! I recognize her.
The grief of his
Oh,
wife's
man.
death became greater and greater agony.
So this house, well, you haven't seen the character, but that house
The home they had
still
so
around,
long
actually.
shared together
You can actually go to that house
became a tomb,
and see it from the outside.
a sweet memory
Where though?
of her joyous
It's in
living.
California. It's in Southern
Right.
California.
Oh, okay.
sky to
California.
It's actually the house of Tor Johnson,
Was now
which is
only a
one of the.
covering
You're gonna
for
see him in
her
a second.
dead body.
Poor Bella. Because at this time he was doing heroin, so I don't think he even realized he was being filmed.
With her own hands, became nothing more than the lost roses of her cheeks.
I don't know how Vampire married him though.
Confused by his great loss.
Oh, by the way, that tree is fully grown now. If you ever go there, you can see the tree is fully grown.
Again.
Still there.
Oh, damn.
I don't know. I think they just.
Hey, vintage cars.
What?
Vintage cars.
Well, not at the time they
At the
were not.
funeral of the old man, unknown to his mourners, his dead wife
What the hell?
was watching.
Yeah, that was a fast
First
funeral.
his wife, then he.
Tragic.
Inside that thing?
Oh yeah, no, it's very spacious inside there. You don't realize how big it is.
Something to do with family tradition.
Yeah, there
It's that
must be
feng
some
shui that they
stairs.
put it in.
There must be some stairs to go down or something.
Let's be in our way.
Something. Doesn't the cemetery look
Then
very
as two of
realistic?
his mourners left his final
Yeah.
resting place.
And of course, everybody goes in the same car. Turn on the light. Turn the lights on. Come on.
Oh, it's
Fucking
going-
lights on. Are you fucking animals? Turn your goddamn lights on. Thank you.
All right, okay.
Oh, of course, you know, there's already daylight.
That means that by the time they turned on the light, it was already daylight.
Minutes later,
Man.
the police, led by Inspector Daniel Clay,
And back
arrived
tonight.
at the scene.
Who found them?
The man and girl
Medical examiner been around yet?
just left. The morgue wagon ought to be along most any time.
You get their statement?
Yeah, much as we could. They're pretty scared.
Finding a mess like this ought to make anyone frightened. Have one of the boys take the guy and the girl back to town. You take charge.
Okay, Inspector. What are you going to do?
Look around them.
What?
Pretty dark out there.
Now, that Tor Johnson is that guy, the big guy that's talking.
I will get
Yeah.
one
That was
flashlight
played by
from
George the
the
Animal
door.
Steel in the Ed Wood movie.
I'm a big boy and I
Ah. A big guy looks like Kingpin, Spider-Man.
Well, he used to be a wrestler. He's a Swedish guy. Or used to be a Swedish guy. I think somebody was cooking or something. There's some smoke there. On tour. Get through this. Do it.
Come on, big fella.
Oh, it looks like a bobcat tore into them.
Yeah.
Everybody, go to the zoo. Get a bobcat.
Say, Lieutenant,
Lieutenant.
did you get that funny odor?
How could I miss it? Oh, that'll be the morgue wagon now.
That's the 5th siren in the last hour.
Something's happened down at the cemetery. A lot of police cars and lights. I stopped, but I didn't see anything. Oh, well.
How many did you say?
People carry the whole story.
I think third car.
Oh, we only saw one. The police car.
You seem to still be up there somewhere.
Doesn't mean we're gonna.
Maybe I
Couldn't see more.
I don't think I've ever seen you in this mood before.
I guess it's because I've never been in this.
Oh, these guys were very bored back then.
Something about your flight?
Yeah.
What happened, Jeff?
Couldn't see the movie.
I saw a flying saucer.
Saucer?
I just can't believe I'm part of this mess.
Yeah, its counterpart. It was shaped like a huge cigar. Dan and Edith saw it.
That did not look like a cigar. What kind of cigars do you smoke?
The compartment lighted up with a blinding glare. Then I was
Man, if Project Blue Book will listen to you now, they'll say
radioed in immediately.
they'll send you to a psychologist or something.
And as soon as we landed, big army brass grabbed us and made us swear to secrecy about the whole thing.
Just what I'm telling you right now.
It burns me up. These things have been seen for years. They hear. It's a fact. And the public ought to know about it.
There must be something more you can do about it.
Only
I'm gonna start a 4chan Reddit.
What's the use of making a fuss? But last night I saw a flying object that couldn't have possibly been from this planet. But I can't say a word. I'm muzzled by army brass.
Conspiracy
I can't
theory.
even admit I saw the thing.
What the?
I think it was supposed to look like a cigar.
How come these
Yeah.
people didn't? How come these
And
people
thump!
didn't see it?
Oh, there goes the graveyard back there.
What the hell?
Those two guys look like milkmen in the back. What do you think that was?
Everybody's seen the flying saucer.
I think he's been going around the same part of the cemetery for the last half an hour.
Yeah, only. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, wasn't this door supposed to be open?
Oh, there is not Bela Lugosi right here.
What?
Do you think that's Bela Lugosi?
I can't be.
It's not Bela Lugosi.
Well, I figured that.
It was, I think it was Ed Wood's chiropractor. Looked nothing like Bela Lugosi, even with his face coverage.
Shoot him!
I make no effort to get away from them.
Sounds like Kay's in trouble.
It's like shooting them in all the wrong places.
Because you can't run, you know, away from
That
them.
we saw had something to do with it. Come on.
Oh, well. We're just really bad cops. That's not how you use a gun.
Is he dead? Yeah.
Imagine if he shoots himself right
I
there.
know. He's gonna shoot somebody with that thing.
Saucer or whatever it was had something to do with this?
Your guess as good as mine.
My God, dude, stop it! You're gonna kill yourself. What the hell are you doing?
Murder.
You got so much to live.
Somebody's responsible.
You're in charge now, Lieutenant.
Yeah, guess I am. Calvin?
Yes, sir.
Dude, why are you pointing that thing at? You kill yourself and then kill somebody else with it.
Boys? Who do you think we left back up the car? Boy Scouts? Come on, Larry.
Oh my God.
Well, you're acting like a Boy Scout.
Greater love hath no man.
By the way, those are the.
What the hell? Already?
That's it. I know they buried him pretty fast.
To have last words.
So those two guys right there, the guys that are not the cops, and obviously not the lady or her, are actually the pastors from that church. So they actually had a small little role in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Now we laid him to rest. A rest well deserved, but so premature.
There he goes again.
Oh, there's three of them now.
What the hell?
People turning south from the freeway were startled when they saw 3 flying saucers high over Hollywood Boulevard.
Stop the presses!
Damn, they already put it on the newspaper.
Oh no, the news travels fast.
Oh, CBS, NBC.
Telephones the police.
Where's CNN? Oh yeah, back then there was CNN. This guy look at his trunk.
I think so.
There comes a time in each man's life when he can't even believe his own eyes. Saucers seen over Hollywood. Flying saucers seen
Already
over
daytime.
Washington, D.C.
Oh, here comes stock footage of the Army.
They're already sending the Army.
Quick, get the stock footage. That's one of the things that Ed Wood did a lot, was use stock footage of everything.
Yeah.
Rockets were quickly set up. Colonel Tom Edwards, in charge of
Fucking
saucer
loaded.
field activities, was to make the greatest decision of his career. He made that decision. Colonel Edwards gave the signal to
I think those people are in Puerto Rico. They're shooting from some campo in Puerto Rico, I think. Of course, you know, you got to continue doing it even though nothing is working.
All right, it's like, give it up.
Well, if you shoot one more, maybe.
This guy must be like, why the hell did they send me stormtroopers? They can't hit anything.
They were gone, even to the piercing eye of radar and the speeding jet fighters.
Where were those jet fighters at?
Where the hell they came from?
I don't know. We're not shooting.
Quite a sight, wasn't it, sir?
A sight I'd rather not be seeing.
Hey, look, it's
Worried
discount
about them,
Steve
sir?
Buscemi.
Well, they must have a reason for their visits.
Visits? Well, that would indicate visitors. Well, the big gun's the usual way of welcoming visitors.
We haven't always fired at them.
Oh?
For a time, we tried to contact them by radio, but no response.
And then one time we tried farting on them, but it didn't work either.
Gotta love those classic cell phones.
A town of people. People who died.
those classic 100-pound cell phones.
Higher echelon. Take any fire, any earthquake, any major disaster, then wonder. Flying saucers, Captain, are still a rumor.
They are?
Officially.
Airplanes?
Keep them off again, sir. What do they want? Where are they from?
What for?
Where are they going?
What's their asexual location?
Well, this is a training maneuver, sir. We only did a little practice firing at the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we did.
I wonder what their next move will be.
I think the next move is going to be the Macarena.
What the hell? What, the mothership?
Yeah, it's a mothership because they produce little baby ships.
What will their next move be?
And Suffolk.
Your space commander has returned from Earth.
Is this supposed to be them?
These are the aliens, yes.
That looks like a. This guy
And
looks
Suffolk.
like a young Palpatine.
We had to pull in here to Space
Who?
Station 7 for regeneration.
He looks like a young Palpatine. the guy that's sitting. Look at him. The guy sitting down.
We contacted government officials. They refuse our existence.
It's a more gayer Palpatine.
What plan will you
Yeah, look at it. Look at that.
Plan
Like a
9.
fucking Palpatine.
It's been absolutely impossible to work through these Earth creatures. Their soul is too controlled.
Oh, let's look up Plan 9.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Plan 9 deals with the
No,
resonance.
I wonder where the first
he
8
got it
plans
wrong.
were.
Long-distance electron.
He got it wrong. It's supposed to be execute order 66.
Attempted any of this plan as yet?
Yes, Excellency.
How successful has it been?
We have risen too so far.
Yes, you imitation Flash Gordon.
Successful on more.
The living, they have no suspicion of your movements?
We had to dispose of one policeman. However, none of those risen have been seen. At least not by anyone who still remains alive.
It's too bad it must be handled this way.
God, I love them.
It must. Those who we take from the grave will lead the way for our other operations.
Yes, Excellency.
Continue on. Report to me in 2 Earth days.
I feared His Excellency wouldn't take our report this well.
Gee, that looks a lot like the cockpit, doesn't it?
Would have been completely different. He understands the difficulties of the Earth race.
What do you think will be the next obstacle the Earth people will put in our way?
They're going to give us Trump.
As long as they can think, we'll have our problems.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Those whom we're using cannot think. They are the dead, brought to a simulated life by our electrode guns. You know, it's an...
Yeah, they're gonna give you the rebellion.
The Earth people who can think are so frightened.
What are they going to go? They're going to give us next? They're going to give us episode 1. No!
Well, our ship should be regenerated when we get started.
Release Jar Jar Binks.
She just scooped 3.
Looks like an invasion now. One, 2,
How smooth their movements are.
3.
Maybe I just hover around here for a little while.
Yeah, at least Luke Skywalker ain't flying them.
I still think you ought to go in town and stay with your mother until I get back.
What's he looking at?
This is our home, and nothing's going to take me from it. Besides, most men try and keep their wives from going home to Mama.
That's not the point.
That's all the point there's going to be. Now toddle off and fly your flying machine, darling. But if you see any more flying saucers, will you tell them to pick another house to buzz? Be careful. Don't worry about me.
What kind of a kiss was
Oh,
that?
you're the only thing I do.
I don't know.
Oh, forget about the flying. But there's something in that cemetery. And that's too close for comfort.
The saucers are up there. And the
Now you come to
cemetery's up
realize that.
there. But I'll be locked up in there.
The hell does she mean with that?
Off to your wild blue yonders.
Nobody
promise
talks
you'll lock the
that
door
way.
immediately?
I promise. Besides, I'll be in bed before half an hour is gone, with your pillow beside me.
My pillow?
Well, I have to have something to keep me company while you're away.
That's the name she gave it to
Night
it.
does get a little lonely.
That's the name she gave it to her
Reach
lover.
over and touch it.
My pillow.
Then it
She's
doesn't
sleeping with
seem
my
so
pillow
lonely
guy.
anymore.
A crazy kid.
You dick.
I do love you, darling.
Here comes the flashing.
What the hell did he pack in there?
See you Thursday.
Goodbye, honey.
I mean, what is he taking in this flight?
I think that's her purse.
I'm not leaving you until you lock safely
What
inside.
is he taking?
All right, darling.
He's taking her purse.
I mean, it can't be clothes. It's like a shaving kit, maybe?
If you're especially nice, I may even lock the side door.
I thought she was gonna tell. Where are you going with my purse?
I know, right? Because everybody gets on the wrong side of the car.
You're mighty silent.
Oh yeah, he looks like he wants to fly today.
I think he wants to fight him.
10 words since takeoff.
I guess I'm preoccupied, Danny.
We've got 33 passengers back there that have time to be preoccupied. Flying this flybird doesn't give you that opportunity.
I guess you're right, Danny.
Yeah, suck it on that.
Paula,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong between you two.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, I think I love you better.
I'm just thinking about what does she mean by pillow?
Those incidents in the grave.
I think he's beginning to realize, I think she's sleeping on me.
Well, maybe they haven't figured out those.
Like, who the
crazy
hell is this
flybirds
pillow
yet, but I'll
guy?
give you 50 to 1 odds the police have cleared up that cemetery thing by now.
I hope so.
If you're really that worried, Jeff, why don't you radio in and find out? Max should be on duty at the field by now. He could call.
Oh, there you go. There's your invitation.
Hi, Edie.
Hi, Silence. I haven't heard a word from this end of the plane since we left the field.
I've just been giving himself and me a study in silence.
You boys aren't feuding.
No, Edie, nothing like that.
Hey, Edie, how about you and me balling it up in Albuquerque?
Albuquerque, have you read that flight schedule, boy?
What about it?
We land in Albuquerque at 4 a.m. That's strictly a 9 o'clock town.
Well, I know a friend that'll help us.
Let's have the problem first. Huh, Danny?
Oh, he's worried about Paula.
Yeah, his name is Pillow.
I tried to get you kids not to buy too near one of those things. You get there soon enough as it is.
He thought it'd be quiet and peaceful there.
No doubt about that. It's quiet, all right, like a tomb. I'm sorry, Jeff. That was a bad joke. Say, I almost forgot what I came in here for. How's the coffee situation?
That's for me.
It sure wouldn't hurt a thing, Edie.
Okay, be right back. And say, Jeff, make that call to Mac.
Nah, not only she throw cold water on my Albuquerque plan, but now she's repeating herself. How about that Albuquerque ball?
I can't resist your charm, Danny boy.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get it on. You're going to get it on in Albuquerque.
Residents near the cemetery paid little attention to the blast of
Hey,
thunder
welcome back, Bella.
and the flash of light.
Hey!
But from the blast arose the moving figure of the dead old man.
He doesn't even have a name. It's just a dead old man. He is so happy to be dead and old and a man.
He's happy to reprise his role. Hey, who are you? I am Pillow.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. We're calling from the Social Security Department. Your Social Security number has been temporarily disconnected.
Hi, Mac.
Oh, wait a minute. That's too soon.
Sure, I'm all right. I just fell asleep.
Yeah, Pillow just came in the door. Dressed as Dracula.
Thanks for calling. Good night.
And not Bela Lugosi. You're not Pillow. It's very considerate of the zombies to attack very slowly.
Wait, Pillow, you are slow. How the hell did she get to the cemetery so quick?
Well, she lives next to it.
Oh.
Say!
Oh, Michael Myers is gonna get her.
Now, where exactly are they in relation to each other?
Oh.
I don't know, because it looked like they're like in 3 different movies.
She's still there.
Of course, actually, in real life, he had a hard time getting out of the grave.
It's
He couldn't get. I know, right? He can't get out. Doink!
Yep, getting rid of the evidence.
This time, who are they chasing?
I think they're lost.
I think so too.
They're still lost.
Mrs. Trent! Mrs. Trent! What's wrong?
All right, never show your ass again.
For an old man, he's got a strong back. You carry her like that and put her in the passenger seat. Hey, hurry up, it's daytime. You're gonna burn. Oh, too late.
That's what happens when you walk 2 miles per hour.
They tried to pull the Michael Myers, but didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work, yeah.
This one must be saying, what the hell am I gonna get out of this freaking cemetery?
And the police is back.
With the lights on.
I know, everybody get out of the way.
They back at the cemetery?
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? They don't learn.
No, they spend most of the movie there. Bye, Bella.
Can't let them see you. Or they're gonna ask for an autograph. They're gonna go after Dick Tracy and officers A-Hole and B-Dates.
That's it. Those are the next people.
What a damn way to open the door.
Turn off the electrodes quickly. They can't tell us from anyone else.
Technology is so advanced.
Very advanced.
Oh, poor Bella. They left him behind. Oh, there he is.
It's tough to
There-
find
there
something.
they are.
You don't know what you're looking for.
I don't think the lieutenant does either.
Officers A-Hole and B-Dates.
I was off duty an hour ago.
Oh, don't ask me any questions. I'm just a hard hand just like you.
What do you suppose that noise was?
You ever notice they always come late?
More strange than other things happening around this cemetery.
They get there and the flying saucer just leaves.
I recall or talked about. Well, maybe. The only spirits he saw tonight were those I smelled on his breath. Oh, don't forget, Miss Trent claims to have seen them
Again,
too.
with the gun.
She didn't have anything on her breath. She was hysterical.
Jesus.
True, she was frightened and in a state of shock.
I don't know how many cops he killed
Don't
with
forget
that
that
gun.
torn nightgown. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
There's a guy somewhere in a wheelchair in
That's why you're a
the
detective,
precinct
Lieutenant,
going
and
like,
I'm
don't
still
go
in
out with
the
Larry.
Sometimes
shoot
it's only
you.
the brakes, Larry. Meantime, let's get going.
Lieutenant, did you hear that?
How could we help it? It sure was strange.
Know what it was?
Wait a minute, I thought there were two officers.
Where does I get out of
What
here?
is the
three.
third one?
There was a saucer.
That's the third one. There were three then. No, there were three this time.
Remember the noise we heard the other night? We were knocked to the ground. How could I forget? Exactly. But you're not
Oh, you heard by
remembering that
the.
sound.
You were knocked by the noise.
There you're wrong, Lieutenant. I'm with the fact the sound is similar, but what about the blinding light? Oh, haven't you heard? And many times a saucer hasn't had a glow. Or a light of any kind, for that matter. That proves it. What next,
You're just a
Lieutenant?
bullshit
Oh,
artist.
Lieutenant, maybe this doesn't mean much, but Jamie Meade found a grave that looks like it's been busted into.
What? Where?
Why, what?
Come on, man, out with it. We haven't got all day to waste.
Oh, just...
All right, show us the way.
Look, here it is. Lieutenant.
Shows the way and he goes the other way.
It's been broken into, all right.
Strange. If someone had broken in, the dirt should be piled up here somewhere. It looks like it's fallen into the grave.
Larry, you'll be out of that uniform before you know it.
Do we have the right to look down there, Lieutenant?
Technically, no.
No?
Well, this spot looks familiar, though. Yeah, we shouldn't
Let's
investigate
get to
any further.
spend the
without
whole
doing
movie
the
there.
next of kin.
Let's go get it.
How? I see what you mean. The gravestone's down there.
Well, let's go down and find out whose grave it is.
How?
By going down and finding out.
So much for burying the evidence.
If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it. Scared?
Well, why do I always get hooked up with these spook details? Monsters, graves, bodies. Oh, all right.
Well, what do you expect? It's an Ed Wood movie.
He's been in every Ed Wood movie.
Casket's here, but nobody's in it.
Can you read the name on the casket?
It's too dark. Give me a flashlight.
How about a match?
We sure could try it. Let me have them.
Okay.
It's Inspector Clay's grave. But he ain't in it.
What a twist.
But meanwhile, at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C.
That Pentagon.
Right, G2. Come in. Yes, of course. I'll keep in touch. Come in, Colonel Edwards. Close the door. At ease, Colonel. Thank you, sir. Sit down.
All right, take off your pants.
I understand, Colonel, you've been on tap for many of our saucer attacks.
I'm in charge of field operations, sir.
You believe there are such things as flying saucers, Colonel?
Yes, sir.
You've seen them?
Yes, sir.
I even shot
You
at them.
realize there's a government directive stating that there is no...
Yeah, I used the stormtroopers.
Yes, sir.
You stand by your statement that you've seen flying saucers?
Well, yes, sir.
This could mean a court-martial admitting this against direct orders.
General Roberts, may I speak freely?
You may.
How could I hope to hold down my command if I didn't believe in what I saw and shot at?
I like you, Colonel.
Thank you, sir.
There are flying saucers.
I remember the good old days where you can just smoke inside your office.
No doubt they are in our skies. They've been there for some time.
What are we going
Smoke and drink.
Yeah.
Then they really are there.
I thought you were convinced of that.
I am.
We've had contact with them.
Contact? How?
Radio.
They speak our language?
Well, they send us an email,
Not
too.
quite. We've received messages from their spaceships. For a while, it came in as just...
So we get all the status updates on Facebook.
And now, sir?
Well, since they first tried contact with us by radio, we've developed a language computer. A machine that breaks down any language to our own.
General,
Yeah, it's called Google Translate.
Got to do with me.
Well, you've been in charge of saucer field activity for a long while. I think it's about time you heard these recordings. Do you mind?
Mind? Huh. I'm anxious.
This is Eros, a space soldier from a planet of your galaxy. I fully realize our language differences. However, I also know you finally have perfected the dictorobotery, or as you on Earth call it, the language computer. So you can now understand that which I speak. Since the beginning of your time, we have been far beyond your planet. It has taken you centuries to even grasp what we developed eons of your years
Have I heard
ago.
this guy before?
Do you still believe it impossible we exist? You didn't actually think you were the only inhabited planet in the universe.
Yeah, I heard them in Star Wars.
Permit me to set your mind at ease. We do not want to conquer your planet, only save it. We could have destroyed it long ago if that had been our aim. Our principal...
No wonder we hate him so much. They're fucking condescending.
I admit, we have had to take certain means, which you might refer to as criminal. But that is because of your big guns, which destroyed some of our representatives. If you persist in denying us our landings, then we must only accept that you do not want us on friendly terms. We then have no alternative but to destroy you before you destroy us. With your ancient juvenile minds, you have developed explosives too fast for your minds to conceive what you are doing.
What?
You are on the verge of destroying the entire universe. We are a part of that universe. This is our last...
That's the end of that one.
That equipment got some nice
Conditions
speakers.
in outer space often interfere
Yeah.
with transmitting.
How many of these recordings do you have, General?
An even dozen up to now. This was the last one. We received it over a month ago.
You think they mean business?
We can't afford to take any chances. Come over here. You ever been to Hollywood?
Oh, a couple of times, a few years ago.
You're going to be there in the morning. Just
So
a few
get
minutes
ready.
from Hollywood, in the town
You
of
guys are in
Colorado,
Hollywood.
reports have come in of saucers flying so low the exhaust knocked people to the
You
ground.
guys are in wood
There have even been
without the holly.
sightings of saucer landings. Major Carlson will replace you while you're out. You're the best man for the job of attempting to contact them. Find them, Colonel. See what in hell it is they want.
Jesus. Calm down.
These are confidential reports, Colonel. Read them over carefully on the plane. Turn them over to intelligence when you get to Los Angeles. They'll have further orders for disposition.
Yes, sir.
When you get a chance, can you please explain what the fuck did it say in there?
Yes, sir. Good luck. Thank you, sir.
Well, count on you. Yeah, back to the air nipple.
Looks like a lollipop, too. Oh, young Palpatine.
We are ready to report, Excellency.
You are many days late.
It was unavoidable. We tried to transmit via televisor, but atmospheric conditions made transmission impossible.
You should have transmitted as soon as conditions permitted.
I thought time was of the essence. Suspicion has fallen upon our movements. Our ships have been viewed near the point of operations.
And what has this added time gained, Euros?
We have successfully risen 3 of the dead ones.
Okay, so if young Palpatine is from outer space, why is he wearing a crusade garment?
I think it's because that's his planet thing.
I have taken 2 ships from your command.
But that will leave only my ship.
It is necessary that you continue your mission alone. I have need of your other ships elsewhere.
Where else could they possibly
Even though you
be?
have risen 3 of the
They're invading a whole planet. They need them somewhere?
and you
Were they like in a recruiting spree or something?
Before more time, energy, ships, and your countrymen may be spent on it.
We will not fail. Everything is on our side.
Not everything. You do not have the live Earth people.
You silly goose.
You reported that your ship was viewed at the scene of your present operations.
That is correct.
They have been viewed many times, but not at the scene of operations. Something must be done about that.
I want to know where are these things plugged into?
Stop him, Turner. He's close enough.
Don't make an attempt to leave either.
No! No! Stop him, Turner!
I can't get it. It's jammed.
Stop him,
He wasn't well trained in using it.
Gun to the floor, Tanner. Metal will break contact.
Oh my God, the drama.
That was too close.
Yes.
I almost died.
Bring the giant here that I may get a better look at him. Yes, he's a fine specimen. Are they all this powerful on planet Earth?
This one is an exception, Excellency.
I like them. Can I keep them?
Like?
One is a woman, the other an old man.
An old man, you say?
Yes, Excellency.
Is he old?
This gives me a plan. Put
It
the big
does?
one away.
Plan 10?
Pick up your electrode
It's
gun.
Plan 9-8
Make
from
sure
outer
it's in
space
working
now.
order before pointing it at him.
I don't get it. How the hell did they get those contacts on that guy? I don't think back then those things even existed.
I think it hurt him, actually, in real life. Whatever the hell they put in his eyes.
The old one must be sacrificed. Re-land on Earth. Send the old one to enter a dwelling.
Okay.
Then cut the electrokinetic and turn on your ship's decomposure ray.
Wait. Hang on. We're going to land on Earth first?
Down those watching.
What?
Down them enough to convey their intention until you have gained your other recruits from the cemetery.
This is way complicated.
Yes, Excellency. It'll be done.
Whatever the hell you said.
Report to me when this has been accomplished. Eros, the Earth people are getting closer to that which we fear. Since they will not listen or respect our existence, they cannot help but believe our powers when they see their own dead walking round again, brought about by our advancement in such things.
In such
As soon
things.
as you have enough of the dead recruits, march them on the capitals of the Earth. Let nothing stand in your way. Their own dead will be used to make them accept our existence and believe in that fact.
But I'm going to take 2 of your ships away, though. So you're going to do this all by yourself.
Yes, and make sure that George Romero lead the way.
And they're back.
Yeah, with the lights on daytime. Now it's nighttime. Hey, just in time.
Mr. Miss Strand, this is Colonel Edwards from Washington, D.C.
Good evening, Colonel.
Hello, Colonel. Colonel would like to ask you a few questions.
Questions?
What are those?
May I sit down?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're gonna stand up, asshole.
I want to ask you about your strange experience the other night when you saw the flying saucer.
After that, the police...
Yeah, well, it's landing again.
I hope I never see such a sight again.
Well, after your description, I don't think I'd want to see it either.
I don't want to see it either.
One thing more. After you were forced to the ground by that blast of wind, was it a hot or cold blast?
Felt like a
Hard to
pea.
explain. Wasn't hot, wasn't cold. It was just a terrific force. We couldn't get off the ground.
It's like shitty
The
coffee.
light blinded me so badly, I couldn't see a thing. We could only feel the pressure of the wind until it was gone. When the glare left us, we could see a glowing ball disappearing off in the distance,
Which way?
toward the cemetery.
And Bela Lugosi's back. Or not Bela Lugosi. And there goes Bella.
Or which one is which? What is this?
This is the most fantastic story I've ever heard.
And every word of it's true, too.
That's the
Yeah, wait till I tell you about Pillow.
Colonel, we found a
Tell
lot of
about what?
suspicious things out in that cemetery.
Hello.
Then again, didn't find anything to base a fact or suspicion on. Hey, you hear anything?
Everybody look for that noise.
You see anything out there, Kelton?
Too dark, Lieutenant.
Yeah, don't go around looking either.
Something started stinking awful bad.
Oh, should have had that burrito. Don't stop you from getting a flashlight and checking this out.
There's something out there.
That's something, I tell you. Oh my God, I gotta cover myself. It's not Pillow Guy.
They're all about to get devoured.
Yeah, do not try to run away from the guy.
Oh, God, help them. They're all just sitting in there like staring. Look at that. Yeah, it's Pillow. My bullets worked.
What was the plan? That was plan 10. Are they impressed or what? Oh,
Those
Pillow
bullets
Guy.
must have made out of holy water.
Didn't look that way a minute ago.
What about your man?
Oh, the excitement I forgot all about, Kelton.
Wake up, Kelton. Jesus, don't slap him around like that.
He'll be all right in a few minutes.
Did you see that thing? Did you get it?
We got it.
What was it? It didn't fall. I fired every bullet I had.
So did I. I don't know what it was or what happened. But unless that bag of bones over there can reassemble itself, it's out of the running now.
Yeah, let's go back to the cemetery.
Yeah, 5th time.
Colonel, I've been out here so so often, you think I'd taken a lease on this place.
Not
That's when the movie becomes self-aware.
I see what you mean. You know, I can't help but feel the answer's out here somewhere.
Is the girl safe?
Mrs. Trent, you better stay with the car.
Stay here alone.
Yeah, she's safe, all right.
Not on your life.
Modern women.
Yeah, they've been that way all down through the ages, especially in a spot like this.
Calvin. Yes, sir. Stay with Mrs. Trent.
All right, Lieutenant.
Now, you stay close to the officer, honey.
I'd feel safer with you.
Now, the lieutenant knows best.
Well, I don't like it, but I guess there isn't much I can do about it.
I can't say anything about it.
You have a gun?
No.
You know how to use one?
After 4 years.
Better than you.
Here.
Probably.
Think we'll need these? You never tell. Let's get going.
Yeah, go ahead, Kelton. Start smoking a cigarette.
Would expect to find out here.
Well, there's only one answer to that, Mr. Trent. We'll know when we find it. Inspector Clay's grave right over here.
Is that the one you told me was broken into?
Yes.
They're back again, wandering aimlessly.
They're lost.
This it?
Yeah.
Looks to me like someone had broken out instead of in.
I figured that, but that's impossible.
I wonder.
Isn't that what the other
Look,
cop said?
Colonel,
Liar.
Some things just can't happen.
Yeah, well, after that apparition that was draped across Mr. Trent's patio, I would say we should keep our minds open to anything.
Look, Colonel, I'm a policeman. I've got to deal in facts. But I guess I'll have to go along with you. You know, I'll bet my badge right now we haven't seen the last of those weirdies.
They'll discover our ship soon.
You're going to let them find us?
It's the only way. These are the same men who have been so close so often. They must be halted before they can inform others about us.
But there were others in the car.
They'll be taken too.
I like First Contact better than I like this one.
Send the big one for the girl and the policeman. I'll turn on the dictorobatary so we may converse with
The Dicta Hugo, Of course, he got all of this stuff at Radio Shack. You can still do.
Radio Shack is getting a big promotion on this thing. It's Kingpin.
You know, maybe we're barking up the wrong tree.
Or the wrong grave.
Learns, Mr. Trent, is patience.
Where's that burn spot you mentioned?
Right over there. Look. We'll investigate, but move carefully.
Yeah, move carefully.
Yeah, I think we're on the wrong movie set.
He is so stout. No, don't try getting out of the car. Like use the other door or nothing.
Hey, we should try that move when we fight with somebody.
Oh yeah, go like that. Yeah.
A moment or two more, and you will be the first live Earth
Come here, give me all your money.
ever to enter a celestial ship.
Wow. Boy, how can anything that big hide for so long a time?
Or change shapes to a square.
Never heard metal sound like that before. What do you see? Only my reflection. Must be some kind of one-way glass.
I wonder how you get into this thing. I'm not sure I want to find out.
Say abracadabra. Open sesame.
Use the stairs.
Where do those stairs go to? Where's that ladder go to?
They go there. They go there to the thing. To the
Oh, it just
cabin.
goes around. It's like a little monkey monkey ladder.
You can open the outer hatch now.
Look out! You going in that thing?
That's what we're here for.
I don't know. The way these things speed around, we might just get in there and off it goes.
That's a chance we take.
Well, I took a chance on those earlier airplanes. Might just as well see what the inside of one of these looks like. Got your guns ready? I'll tell you one thing. If a little green man pops out of me, I'm shooting first and asking questions later.
Yeah, that's what the cops are.
They're in the outer chamber now. Eros, do we have to kill them?
Yeah,
Yes.
I told you.
Seems such a waste.
Can we just like
Wouldn't it be better
fuck
to
one of
kill
them?
you now than, with their meddling, permit them to destroy the entire universe?
You're always right, Eros.
Of course. But those are not my words. Those are the words of the ruler.
Plus, I read it on the script.
You two stay right where you're at.
We will do as you command. For the moment.
No for the moment about it. You just do as I tell you.
You do not need guns.
Maybe we think we do.
They would be of no use to you now.
They've been mighty useful before on flesh and blood. And you two look like you've got a lot of both.
True, they would be effective upon us. If you were to have the opportunity to use them.
Mister, if you don't get away from that control board, I'll show you just how effective they can be.
Shall we talk now or wait? Your friends will be here shortly.
What friend?
Those you left at the vehicle.
If you've done anything to Paula...
Take it easy, Mr. Trent.
Wait, that's a, is he Pillow? I think his. I think that's Pillow. Okay.
Next time you try that, I won't aim at the...
So much for Radio Shack.
You're a headstrong young man. I was only going to turn on the televisor so you could see her movements.
Oh, now I feel like a dick.
Go ahead, my friend. But move very carefully.
And slowly. I like how they got the camera behind Tor Johnson there.
She's only fainted.
You fiend.
I? A fiend? I am a soldier of our planet. I? A fiend? We did not come here as enemies. We came only with friendly intentions. To talk. To ask your aid.
Just why you
Our
resurrected
aid.
your people.
Yes.
We
Your
came in
aid,
peace.
The whole universe. But your governments of Earth refused even to accept our existence. Even though you've seen us, heard our messages, you still refuse to accept us.
Why is it so important that you want to contact the governments of our Earth?
Because we want to be accepted.
Death. Because all you of Earth are
I
idiots.
feel so rejected.
You just hold on, Buster.
No, you hold on.
No, you hold on.
Was your firecracker, a harmless explosive. Then your hand grenade. They began to kill your own people a few at a time. Then the bomb. Then a larger bomb. Many people are killed at one time. Then your scientists stumbled upon the atom bomb. Split the atom. Then the hydrogen bomb, where you actually explode the air itself. Now you can bring the total destruction of the entire universe served by our sun. The only explosion left is the solar night.
Why, there's no such thing.
Perhaps to you, but we've known it for centuries. Your scientists will stumble upon it as they have all the others.
Little condescending
Minds
prick.
which you possess will not comprehend its strength until it's too late. You're way above our heads. The solomonite is a way to explode the actual particles of sunlight.
All right, tell us how it works.
That's impossible.
I want to hear.
Even now, your scientists are working on a way to harness the sun's
You
rays.
may want to turn on that Google Translator.
Of sunlight are minute particles. Is it so far from your imagination they cannot do as I have suggested?
Why, a particle of sunlight can't even be seen or measured.
Can you see or measure an atom? Yet you can explode one. A ray of sunlight is made up of many atoms.
So what if we do develop this solanite bomb? We'd be even a stronger nation than now.
Strong. You see? You see? Your stupid minds. Stupid. Stupid.
That's all I'm taking from you.
Get back here, you
Oh,
jerk!
damn.
Let him finish.
Let him finish his bullshit story.
It's because of men like you that all must be destroyed. Headstrong, violent, no use of the mind God gave you.
You talk of God?
You also think it impossible that we too might think of God?
I wonder what kind of religions are in outer space.
You, who wear the
Makes you
uniform
wonder.
of your country.
I know.
See,
Maybe Scientology.
I wear the uniform of my country. Yes, we've had to use drastic means.
I don't know, but Han Solo in The Empire Strikes Back told one of the soldiers there,
You have the Solomonite.
I'll see you in hell.
Nothing,
That's true.
nor does the universe.
You speak of solanite, but just what is it?
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's the explanation.
Take a can of your gasoline.
Okay.
Say, this can of gasoline is the sun.
Okay. This kind of gasoline is the sun.
You spread a thin line of it to a ball,
Okay.
representing the earth.
Okay.
Now, the gasoline represents the sunlight.
Okay.
The sun particles.
The sun is the okay. The
Here
gasoline
we
is the sun.
saturate the ball with the gasoline.
Okay, the ball is the
The
earth.
sunlight. Then we put a flame
Wait
to
a
the
minute.
ball.
Hang on.
The flame will speedily travel around the earth.
But
back
where's the gas?
Along the line of gasoline to the can, or the sun itself.
Okay.
Explaining like a Boy Scout.
What?
And spread to every place that
What the
gasoline
fuck did he
or
say?
sunlight touches.
How does this work?
Explode the sunlight here, gentlemen.
I don't know, but
All I know is you need a ball,
Explode the
a gas
sunlight
of
here,
gasoline, and you
and
have to
chain
set it on
reaction
fire.
will occur
And you have to be about
direct
2
to
feet
the
apart
sun
from each
itself.
other.
And to
I think
all
somebody's writing this down.
to every planet in the universe. This is why you must be stopped. This is why any means must be used to stop you. In a friendly manner, or as it seems, you want it.
He's mad.
Mad? Is it mad that you destroy other people to save yourselves? You have done this.
You go, girl.
Is it mad that one country must destroy another to save themselves?
You go, girl.
You have also done this. How then is it mad that one planet must destroy another who threatens the very existence?
All right, enough for your bullshit story, too.
In my land, women are for advancing the race, not for fighting man's battle.
You're chauvinistic,
Life
too?
is not so expansive on my planet. We don't cling to it like you do. Our entire aim is for the development of our planet.
Which is why he was scared when the big guy was after him.
Finally, a second car.
What happened to you?
How come you're all alone? I asked for lots of help.
You sounded drunk or something on the radio.
I didn't see it with my own eyes. I'd never believe it.
Believe what?
It was horrible. And he almost broke my shoulder.
Look, what are you trying to say? If you don't make sense, we'll never get to the bottom of this. Now, who slugged you?
Inspector Clay.
What?
Hello.
It was Clay, all right. Only not like we remembered him. Well, his leg was busted into, wasn't it?
Because he used some special move. He hit it with both hands at the same time.
Earlier.
I couldn't believe it.
Now I know you're off your rocker.
All of us saw it. The lieutenant, the colonel, everybody.
Where's the lieutenant now?
We've got to find him. Mrs. Trenner's gone. I was left here to guard her. But Clay showed up and put me out of the running. And the second time tonight, and I'm getting darn tired of it.
Which way were they going?
Off that way.
Come on.
And then one day it could all be gone. One
He's kind of looking forward to it.
ball of fire. All that out there, stars, the planets.
For now, let me sing you a song. Give me my guitar.
You two had better come along with us.
Come with you? Where?
The police station.
Somewhere.
So it seems you think you have the upper hand.
Got the upper something.
Look out that window.
Jeff.
She is unarmed. But he would kill in seconds if I so choose.
That's right.
Yeah, he's like all walking with her like he's lost. He's like, where should I take her?
Look there. It's Clay, all right. There's no mistaking that.
That's right. Nobody looks like that.
Get your gun ready.
From all I've seen tonight, guns won't do any good. Clay is dead, and we buried him. How are we going to kill somebody that's already dead? Dead.
That's right.
And yet there is
You just hit the switch. You just hit the switch on the Radio Shack thing inside.
I know. That's how you stop him. He doesn't know that. I wonder that's how you stop Jason Voorhees, too. That would be cool.
I've got an idea. Hurt him or not, we've got to try.
Go around, the guy goes, turns it off.
Behind him and whop him over the head. That ought to make a move. Follow me. Even when Clay was alive.
No, you dumbass. You use that.
When he does, you grab
and stick right through the heart.
Direction.
Oh, you think it'll work?
Know of anything else to try?
All right, now here comes the two dumbest cops.
He's getting so tired, he's dropping her.
Oh, I'll be all right.
That's that you, Pillow?
Take care of the other.
Your men have felled the big one. This could only happen because the electrode ray is off. He'll walk again when I turn it on.
Hold it. Right there.
Why did you tell him what you were going to do?
That thing. Well, supposing
They're
there's
dumbass.
something in there.
What do you expect? He works for Palpatine.
Come on, let's go. Open up in there. Open up.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work.
Get that door open. Colonel, I wouldn't know one switch from another.
Oh my God, there goes the Radio Shack equipment. No, not that one! How are they gonna fly this thing?
Hold on to him, Eros. I'll have the ship in the air in a minute.
See if I can figure out how to work these knobs. Not that one either, come on! Now, what was that thing connected to?
Get out of here, Jeff. The ship's on fire.
Come on, Jeff.
Did you just punch him and he blew up?
No. Jeff looks astonished at what he did. They almost did it. I can't believe they fly all of these light years away and then they'll bring a fire extinguisher.
Supposed to be. Oh, boy.
I wonder if that's the last we'll see of them. Perhaps. But
Maybe.
sooner or later, there'll be others.
Like E.T.
Now, was that Bela Lugosi or was that the big guy?
No, it couldn't have been Bella. I think it was the big guy.
There's another ghoul running loose. And it's my guess that you...
Yeah, Bela Lugosi.
With the ship and
No,
the
Bela
radio
Lugosi, they
gone,
left it
have
behind
no
the house.
control. We gotta hand it to them, though. They're
far ahead of us.
Except, of course, in the fire extinguishing department.
My friend, you have seen this incident based on sworn testimony. Can you prove that it didn't happen? Perhaps on your way home, someone will pass you in the dark, and you will never know it, for they will be from outer space. Many scientists believe that another world is watching us this moment.
What scientists are those?
We once laughed at the horseless carriage, the airplane,
And whatever happened to Vampira?
the electric light,
I don't know. She probably looks like a skeleton now, which is not that much
they
different than
left-
what she looked like.
I think they left her behind.
outer space.
They ran out of money. They couldn't pay her anymore.
God help us in the future.
God help us now.
Yeah, you guys left Vampira behind.
And that was Plan 9 from outer space.